Hello YouTube, it's Ben here from Team America 1 coming at you with a updated deck profile for you guys. This is of my Gigavise deck profile. I know I've already updated this once within the past week or so, and I usually don't like to do that for like side project decks, but this is actually going to be the deck that I'm going to be playing a lot this format. So I just thought I'd show you guys like what I've done. I took it to locals. I actually entered with this deck. It had been a while since I actually entered a tournament. Got top 8, which probably shouldn't have happened, but again, it's locals, so you can really do a lot of things there. But anyways, on to just what I played. Not much has changed. There's been a bit, but again, so I'm still playing double Lone Fire, Dandy Spore, and the Macrocarp Seed. It's worst to best, I think. I think this card, in my opinion, should be played at 1 in all plant decks now. Just because it's so good, and it has really good synergy with Crane. So, 3 Gigaplant, because it is a Gigavise deck profile. Again, I will be posting the link to the general idea of the deck that I've got, which is Jamie the Kid in here. I'm going to zoom in a bit. Sorry about that. But yeah, Gigaplant, it's what the deck revolves around, so it's a good card. Double Titanial. Titanial is the best of the plant princesses, in my opinion. Has the best effect, and I think it looks the best as well. But the main reason why I play her is just it has really good synergy with Dandy tokens and whatnot, and you abuse Dandy a lot with Crane. Also, the card just really good for going like a 1-for-1 off of just protecting a monster, so Titanial is really good. Double Card Trooper, and then the triple Crane. Again, this is standard. I found myself often, if I opened with a Crane, I'd foolish a Card Trooper actually, and then Crane the Card Trooper, and hope to mill the Lone Fire, because that opens up a huge play, where then you overlay into melee, and then you get the melee and hopefully a Titanial or a Gigaplant. If you go Gigaplant if you have the Supervise in hand. If not, you usually go Titanial. And that just works out so well. So, Crane is very good. Then, of course, Debris Dragon, Redux, and 1 Swift Scarecrow. Swift Scarecrow is the 41st card in the deck, it makes the deck 41 cards, and I honestly won't change it at all, but just because it's such a good card and it stops the OTKs. So, and there were a lot of them. But for the spells, 1 Foolish, 1 Scapegoat, and 1 Miracle Fertilizer. Miracle Fertilizer just helps you get into the OTK. That's really good if your melee dies and you don't have a way to make another one, because you can just Miracle Fertilizer into your Lone Fire play and then go off with Supervise, and you never even need the normal summon. So, Miracle Fertilizer is a very good card. It's like a Monster Reborn for 1 turn, honestly. So, it's, like I said, really good. 2 MST, because MST is good at 2. And then, of course, triple Supervise, triple Mark of the Rose, and triple DDR. And then for the traps, 1 Polynosis. I dropped it down to 1 just because I found myself not wanting to tribute off as many things, but I like the card better than Solemn Warning, so there's that. 2 Phoenix Wing. It helps pitch the Gigaplants that are dead in your hand, or the Titanial that's dead in your hand. And again, overall, it's just a really good card. And then triple Reckless Greed. I was playing this before the Patrick Hoban thing with triple Reckless, triple Upstart. I was playing this 2 weeks ago. So, again, it just helps you draw into your combo plays, which is the reason why he plays it. But, again, it's just really good for drawing like into a Crane or a Card Trooper that can just help set up, especially if you already have cards in hand. And if if you're able to get off Reckless Greed in 1 turn, that just sets you up so well. And then last of the traps, triple Call, because opening Call plus Foolish and Supervise like is GG. That was that way against the concert player that I played. So, onto the extra deck, 2 Melee of the Trees. I'm getting them today, or tomorrow actually, or Wednesday, I don't know when, but I'm getting them. And they are actually the last cards I need for the deck. I was borrowing them, but Melee is just, again, it makes the deck so good. I originally dropped it down to 1, but you need the second one. I realized that after playing. There are times, majority of the time you don't make both, but there are times when you do, and when you don't have it, you lose. The one acid golem, I think this is going to become similar card. I don't know. I know. And then one M7, because M7's good, and it bounces back stuff. I like this over Strike Bouncer. I know I originally said Strike Bouncer was better, but in certain situations, M7 just helped you push the OTK, which is really what you need. And then the one Draco Sack, and I was originally playing Master Blades because I actually didn't have the Draco Sack during the tournament. And then Master Blades, it put in work, but again, I would still play Draco Sack over Master Blades. However, Master Blades is still a really good card that I want to play, only because Consulars and Fire Fists are things. So again, and then for the synchros, 1 Formula Synchron. My 5 is Naturia Beast, and you'd be surprised, but you can make this with Scapegoat tokens and what are they? The Mystic Macrocarpacide. So that's really good. It's a good card. I mean, it's really good against Fire Fists and whatnot. The one Barkion, and the reason why you play the Barkion is because Macrocarpacide plus Crane equals Barkion. It's very easy to get. If you have a Crane in hand, but you have nothing else, sometimes you can foolish away Macrocarpacide if you want a Barkion out instead. So there's a 2 Power Tool Dragon. Power Tool is what the deck revolves around for the OTK. It's just really good. You can make it when you, I don't know, it's a 7, you make it, you get your Supervise, you get a DDR, you get whatever you need, like Mark of the Rose, MVP, I'd have to say, Mark of the Rose is so good. And then, it just is a versatile card that can help you go into your Draco Sack as well with Redox, or just anything, honestly. But, 1 Black Rose, and then the Scrap Dragon, Stardust Dragon. I didn't main Crimson Blader, only because I found that I never faced a deck at my locals that synchroed a ton at all, which is why. And then the Leo and Star Eater, because Star Eater is very good, and you can make it with a Power Tool Dragon and a Spore, a Debris if so needed. And then side deck real quick, and then I'll quickly talk about what I played. But 1 Puppet Plant, Crane target, it's pretty good. The 1 T-King, it's really good against Fire Fist and whatnot. Double Veiler, Double Maxi, the MST, Dark Holes in the sideboard, just because it's okay right now, but I needed main deck spaces really wide in the sideboard, and I didn't really need it in the main deck because it's an OTK deck, and a lot of times I ended up pitching this card a lot for like DDR. So Double Dust, Double Mind Crush, and Double Imperial Iron Wall, and then of course the sided Crimson Blader. So that's it for the deck profile. Again, there's just not much that changed, or actually quite a bit did change actually. So as I picked up cards, I found that I like certain cards better. I originally didn't play Beast or Barkion, which I think I'm glad I switched it, just because both of those cards came in pretty big. But just quick run over matchups. I played 2 Fire Fist, 2 Consulars, and 2 Lightsworn players, which is why Crimson Blader would be super ineffective against that. I beat both Lightsworn, I beat 1 Consular, and I beat 1 Fire Fist. Or I lost to both Fire Fist. And Fire Fist is just a very powerful deck right now. There's not much I can do against it. I sided in everything, and I never drew a side card. So, and for an OTK deck, I drew the worst against Fire Fist. However, I feel that I could have played better. There are a lot of misplays that I did, I guess, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. Consular player, 2-0'd Consular, and then I lost 2-1 to another Consular. So I ended up going 3-2 in Swiss, and then losing in the first round of top 8, which kind of sucks. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. It's kind of long. and I apologize for that. But, and again, links in description for the original like Gigavise video that I saw. It's Jamie the Kid 00. Very good YouTuber. I strongly suggest you go subscribe if you haven't already. He's probably my favorite YouTuber right now, just because his videos are great. He has lots of insight on the game, and it's just overall a great channel. So again, also subscribe to JK Misplay. Again, shout out to them. So but yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.